So Marinette, everyone's favorite clumsy girl always crushing around Adrian. But is she in the right track? Now, in my opinion, her obsession with Adrian is way beyond the horizon. This breaks down into several reasons, but mainly two. A, she's always glues herself to Adrian. Not only she just spies on Adrian 24/7, but she keeps a track of his daily schedule. This makes her no less than a thief keeping an eye on her target. Even her friends are worried, especially Alia. She constantly tries to give her the advice and she just repeatedly does the same thing every single day. Like she has a complete routine chart of Adrian pasted in her wall. What do you think? That's kind of too much. Just like kind of keeping a full track routine on your crush. Like that's just too much. This also makes me think like does Marinette always stumble across Adrian just because if he were to figure out if Marinette is scared, like if Adrian ever figured out that kind of she always spies on Adrian 24/7. This also makes me question that will Adrian ever figure it out and how Adrian will even react to this. But at least that's what I actually think for now. This is just a creepy behavior overall. Sure, she's unable to disclose her feelings toward Adrian openly and just needs to get the perfect opportunity. But that isn't how you wait to attain the perfect opportunity. And B, her next problem is with Ladybug. Now, when she's Ladybug, she has a completely different personality. Like she gets that overall tiki vibe personality when she turns into Ladybug. So there is a completely different aspect of issues that I think occurs with Ladybug, or when she's at least Ladybug. The main one, or at least the one I want to really highlight, or the simple answer, is she's picky, really picky. Yeah, she's a sweet, caring, strong, protective, friendly character who loves to save her city from the evil Hawkmoth and stuff, but her behavior with Cat doesn't really justify up to me. Overall, she's fine with Cat Noir, but sometimes it is just like it just way skyrockets. It's way higher, and it goes beyond the limits with Cat. Forget about the roses and the proposals. Can't she even accept a dinner party with Cat Noir, or just even peek to see what's got for her? Like he has that kind of soft heart corner for Ladybug. So why can't Ladybug take a chance at least see it? She's just like ignoring, nah, Cat, no, I can't be in love with you and stuff. She's a really good friend. She's really caring and always wants Cat Noir by her side. She's like, there's just this extra side development of hers that really kind of bugs me at the back. But her usual impressions with Cat Noir, it's still normal. And it's just that back character that kind of pushes her towards kind of like being a Suish character. It's like kind of portraying the protagonists as one of the major flaws, or at least in a villainous flawed character. It might not make sense now, but she's just so picky at this point with Cat Noir that it just really bugs me. It's just always happening, and sometimes it's just sometimes like she barges with Cat Noir as if he were his silly kitty once again. It's like every time when something goes wrong, like in the New York special, why did Cat come to Paris? She bashed him so badly. I told her to stay in Paris. I can't trust you anymore. She just bashed Cat Noir so badly that it actually made me felt bad, and that's one of the only reasons Cat Noir gave up. He gave up his Miraculous. So this really needs to stop, Marinette. Like, this really needs to stop. And the final thing, the third reason, in my opinion, is accumatizations. Now, this is not a major thing that I want to discuss over here, but the main thing that I want to say regarding accumatizations is if you take a look at some of the episodes when Marinette, kind of tries to barge around with Chloe, barge around with Lila, or, just in an overall sense, like, for example, Chris Master, then Puppeteer 2.0, like, in one sense, can we blame Marinette? Like, she's the one who caused the accumatizations. How? Number one, in Christmaster, or in Christmaster, as you pronounce it, she disagreed to tell Chris what her secret was. And then, again, bam, into Christmaster. And then in Puppeteer and in Puppeteer 2.0, with her dolls, Marinette with her dolls. That's the problem. That's why you even had the villain Puppeteer. Then, number three, Let's take Cat Blanc. Now, in Cat Blanc, it's not completely Marinette's fault, it's just her lovish fault. But again, Marinette left the gift signed with the word Marinette. That caused Cat Noir to know who Ladybug is, and then over time just caused Cat Blanc. And then let's again take Animastro. If Marinette didn't do all those dirty tricks trying to break Adrian up with Kagami and all that, we never would have maybe had Animastro in the first place. And finally, one of my biggest akumatization complaints with Marinette is the episode Ladybug. Like, first of all, if she hadn't bashed Lila in front of the class, in front of every single one of the students, it would have been cool. Like, everything would have gone on normal. Maybe Marinette would have gotten the scoldings and stuff from the principal, and then, like, she would have just passed by. But instead of that, what did she do? She just screamed on Lila, and then called upon her parents, and as all this paranoid started, and Hawkmoth almost akumatized Marinette herself. And this would have just led to a more Ladybug akumatized plot and stuff, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But it just led to this whole big of a massacre, which just proves that sometimes she's just annoying. But that's just in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, the New York special definitely showed how this could be fixed. Marinette is starting to change her mind and even have a feeling over Cat Noir, but this still has time for better development. I would like to see that being carried out to season 4 and maybe the next specials. There's surely a time to come to make an exchange between relationships between Ladybug and Cat Noir and within Adrian and Marinette. But for now, what do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments, and how big of a fan are you of Marinette, and do you want Marinette to change? We'd love to know.